You're cool. You're cool.
It's a big game, Josh.
Fair enough. Steve, what do you think are the biggest similarities between your first team in Charlotte and this one, and the biggest ways they are different?
I mean, I think the biggest thing is those guys with that group, we kept getting better, and that's what we've done here. And then we made a significant jump there, like the last 6 weeks of the season. And then hopefully we'll look back on this and see the same thing here.
So far, do you see the same sort of incline toward this, or same sort of improvement over the last month and a half that you saw?
Yeah, I mean that's what I was trying to say. No, I'm not being I mean that's what I mean to me is, yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I mean we kept getting better, and that's what I believe we've done here. And then after the All-Star break there, we made a sharp increase in level of play, and I think we're doing the same thing here.
That team was first almost every month of the season in turnover percentage. Why was that the case?
Well, I mean, Kevin never turns the ball over. I don't think he did in college either. So we posted Al Jefferson and we played pick and roll with him. And he doesn't, his decision making is so good that, pick and rolls are obviously part of the ball movement kind of facet of NBA offense, and that's where you're more likely to turn the ball over. He never has.
Obviously, Coach, a very successful outing the first time you played the Pelicans, but they look different tonight. No AD, Elfrid Payton back. What do you see as the keys for the Magic this evening?
Well, I think the first thing is we got to get our defense set. They're fourth in pace, and they are, even without the guys they're missing, without E'Twaun Moore and Drew Holiday, they're flying up and down the floor. And it's going to be makes, misses, everything. And we've got to be able to get our defense set. And then the second part is, again, even without Anthony Davis, it's their big nights. It's their post-ups and their ISOs off the lane line. Randall's coming off a 45-point game against Portland. Okafor is playing with a lot of confidence. And to me, you can't let those guys just get the ball down there easily. So that's what we worked on yesterday into this morning. And, those to me are the two biggest keys.
How proud are you of the way your young guys keep getting better? Isaac's obviously taking a step. Wes and Birch, and then Jefferson goes to G League last night, 30 and 15. It seems like all your young guys are kind of
well,
taking a step.
but they're working. I mean, that to me is the biggest thing is those guys are in good routines and they're being diligent about it, and that's what's going to happen.
That's how you sustain a team, right? I mean, you got to bring your young guys along. They've got to.
They have to work.
Get better, right?
I mean, it's the hardest thing now in this league is, younger guys don't want to hear this, but they, younger players don't come in this league with anywhere near the work, the understanding of what it takes to improve that they did 10 years ago. Just the way it is. I think it's a product of youth basketball. The fact that the high school coach isn't as big a part of the development anymore, or these AAU things where they're playing 3 games a day with no purpose of play, no structure, no teaching. They're not nearly as fundamentally sound. They don't understand the game as well, but their work ethic is totally different. They know how to work on their game, a lot of them, but they don't know how to practice nearly as well as they used to. They're not nearly as fundamentally sound as they used to be.
What have you seen from Emil's approach?
Emil's great. Emil's very bright. And he could play in a game and you'd be fine because he's so smart. He's on top of everything. What he has to do to give himself a chance to be a role player is, develop something offensively so that he's either a 4 or a 5. He's a little bit in between for our league right now, but he's a good worker. And you could put him in the game. He to me is the opposite of what I just said. He knows how to play, he knows how to work, and he plays in a way that when you're on the floor, the team's going to function well.
When you look at Elfrid Payton, 5 consecutive triple doubles, what do you see out of him that's allowing him to get a stat line
I think
like
he's
that?
confident, he's on the attack, and his decision-making right now is really good. So he's playing for his teammates, he's keeping the ball alive, he's probing, and, you know, he's big. I mean, you know, he's had games here lately, he's had 3-4 offensive rebounds, which he's always done. He's always gone to the offensive glass, but he's not forcing anything, but you know, the way they play, I think, suits him well.
Yeah.
But he's in the lane right now. He's in the paint, and his decision-making is very good. Good.
Thank you, Coach.